one, fight.
Today I'm going to talk a little bit about Raiden, like Thunderwave and Raijin and what happened to them in the past, in the patch recently. And you know, I'm going to give you my general opinions and how I feel, what place they are in the game right now compared to like some other characters or in the game state right now. And first of all, I've been playing Raijin for the last couple of days, you know, because of the new buffs he received, and kind of been experimenting with him a little bit more, just to see what he can do. And I gotta say, Raijin right now is very, very good on its own. I think Raijin is gonna be an 8 tier character at least in the current patch right now. Or this is my general opinion after a couple of days of playing him. So I think he's gonna be an 8 tier character. Why? He has a lot more access to moves now. I know in the previous patch, the quick charge did add him like a new property on the low, you know, making the low a projectile and giving access to a 6-frame reversal, the discharge. But now he gets access to a whole new property by doing the electric burst down forward 2. It makes the staff move -5 on block and with a lot of pushback, and that was huge. In the previous patch, it was -13 and didn't really matter if you had quick charge on or not. It was always going to be -13 on block. And they actually buffed the move. They actually made it from -13 to -10. So even without quick charge on, it's still -10 on block. So previous characters that were maybe able to punish it previous patch might not be able to anymore because of they can't reach anymore, or they're just, you know, too far, or they're too slow. So this was like kind of an unexpected buff, in my opinion, that they did. I was kind of thinking that they would make the low a combo starter, but not be down forward to safe. I didn't think they would do that, or buff it at least. And now if you have quick charge on, it's -5 on block, and it's so good. After a couple days of playing, I've already noticed that it leaves you to a lot of mind games from what happens next. You know, you can do a jump punch, you can poke, you can backdash to bait a button, whiff punish, you can back off and zone again. It leaves a lot of mind games to like what's happening mid-match, and it's definitely something that's going to be overlooked, I think, in this patch at least. Another buff that they did was the combo starter, down back 4. It used to be a combo starter in the previous patch, but you were only able to do it in the corner, in mid-screen as well, I believe, but in the corner was the most consistent you could actually get a combo from it, was with the 4-frame. It was very inconsistent because you needed the 4-frame reversal and you needed the discharge, you know, be able to combo from it. That was very, very inconsistent. But now they just made it a combo starter when you have the quick charge on, and it's not like the damage is like 250. It's not like it's low damage. He gets a lot of damage from all of his hit confirms. He gets at least 300 every touch, and I think that is very, very impressive for like every time he touches you. What made Thunderwave better in the previous patch, in my opinion, was his consistency. Was, you know, having a good combo starter, having access to teleports, and having just a lot more tools in general than Raijin, or just better tools. But now that Raijin has equal damage, equal combo potential, and mind games than Thunderwave, it kind of leaves Thunderwave a bit behind, because Raijin has these options as well, but even a bit better or a bit more damage, or it leaves you to more mind games. You can do a lot more stuff, and that kind of makes me feel like that Raijin is going to be the main variation to play, and Thunderwave is going to be one of those character picks that's going to be, oh, it's a bad matchup for Raijin, or it's like slightly in the other character's favor, or it's not really going as well as you thought. Okay, let me switch to Thunderwave and see how Thunderwave does. I think Thunderwave is going to be one of those characters now. It's not like Thunderwave is bad. I think Thunderwave is still a solid variation on its own, and definitely serve its purpose in, you know, as a main. You can still main Thunderwave without playing Raijin. But if you play Raijin, I think it's gonna be you have a lot more access to tools. and that's I think that's the best you can do. So I think overall Raiden is in a good spot right now. He's an A-tier character in my opinion. These are my thoughts like after a couple of days of playing, and I would like to see your guys' opinion about him. What do you guys feel? How these couple of days has been like playing Raiden, and how do you guys feel about like where his place is in the game right now? This has been it for me. Peace out.
Round 2, fight. Fatality.
Your time has passed.
Raiden wins. Flawless victory.